Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. I'm actually working here on freehand and perspective drawing. I gutted it this morning, and I also gutted French grammar. And I have spines going for both of them. And I have templates and such for when I begin to put the papers, when I put the papers together for the new text blocks. Now, hold on. I have to set a timer, or else, you know me, I'll talk so much I go over time and get cut off. So I'm going to pause for a second and hold on. Okay, we're good. Now, I may pause again because hubby's on his way home and he could come in the door any second. And if you hear some whooshing sounds, my goodness, it's windy where I am today. It's really something out there. So I don't mind that, because that old saying, if March comes in like a lion, it'll go out like a lamb, and if it comes in like a lamb, it'll go out like a lion. And March is definitely lioning where I am today. It's roaring big time out there. So I'm all right with that. Let's get it over with and bring on the spring. So I've been playing with what I want to do with this book, and I think I have a painting from Jean Hay, who was also known as the Master of Moulins in 1490, I guess. And I had this painting that I rather liked called Mary Magdalene and the Donor. So there's Mary, and I guess she's the donor. She's obviously very wealthy. And I love Mary Magdalene. So I got her ready for her new home right here. I think she looks very cool. And then I got to thinking, I like her too. And I may see if I can find a way to fit her onto the cover. I still want lace. I want lace, and maybe that's appropriate because she's quite wealthy and she would have, funds for lace since she's a wealthy donor. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm just going to concentrate on Mary right now. And I got to thinking, I still feel like I want something behind Mary. And then I got to thinking that maybe I would like a little bit of, because it's on freehand and perspective drawing, I got to thinking about the drawings from Leonardo da Vinci. Now, this isn't da Vinci, but I got to thinking about Leonardo da Vinci's perspective drawings. And I thought maybe one of these would look nice in the background. That maybe, Sister Magdalene is gazing upon some of Leonardo's beautiful work. Then, and I've got this book, $3.99. I bet I got it on Blue Day. Let's put the Vitruvian Man a little higher. He's a little exposed there. Anyhow, I got this book all on Leonardo da Vinci, and I rather like this one as well. And there's church in it. So I might take this one out as well and play with it and see if I like either one. I don't worry about signature threads when I'm cutting out big pages for specifically just for a piece of art. I just slice them out of the book rather than hunting for signature threads. I look for signature threads if I actually want it to be in a leaf and I want that fold. So I was thinking I can trim this down because obviously it's way too big. It would take up the whole cover. But I almost like her gazing, and having the church in behind, but I'm limited. I don't want to cover up this. Okay. I want really, really dark brown for around this edge. And this is walnut distressing. It's very dark. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that wind. Wowie, is it something? So, again, it just hides that core that gets exposed when you slice open a print in a book. Now, where is my, there we go, there we go. No, not you, not you. You. Let's move this. I just want to get in and around her fingers and such, and into that little crack. There we go. I've had a lot of paperwork and stuff to do lately. That's taking up a lot of my time. Understandably, you know what it's like. If any of you who've sort of had to close things up after losing a loved one. But I still find that I need desk time just for my own sanity. It's nice. It's a nice break. And my mother, the artist, would approve. I know it. So, there we go. That's better. Love it. All right. Oh my goodness, now it's snowing. All right, well done, March. Well done. Keep roaring, because I want spring by the time you leave. All right, I am going to trim both of these so I can get a better imagination hat going. Let's see what Mary wishes to have in her background. No, still like this one better. All right, I'm going to trim it here for now. I'll save that. Take it up to there, just so I know I've got it square. See, I don't have that square. That's better. All right, one down, one to go. Fortunately, there's really not much on the back, so I didn't have to make a King Solomon decision. Which side is the one I want? Wowie. Okay, I hope my husband is off the highway. It is probably zero visibility right now at my window. Unfortunately, he's probably in the four-wheel drive truck. That makes me feel a little better. But I'll feel much better when he walks through the door. All right, so let's see here what I like. Oh, and I found one of these. I want to play with this later and make some more charms. All right, so I have this, there's sort of an embossed border around the edge on the front here. And I'm not sure, part of me wants to take her right out to the edge anyways, so that I have more room here. But part of me thinks, respect the border and contain her within the border. So I'm not sure yet. This would need to be muchly trimmed down. I guess I could just remove Leonardo's writing there. I could take, there's nothing here, so I could take that off. And that would give me more room to bring it up a little bit. If I take that off. But if I put her down here, let's see what this one. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm looking out that window. Now, I really like this better. You will go on to something else. I do like this better, and I could trim that and trim that in. And seeing as this is Mary, isn't it nice? This is a church. Now, do I want to still be able to see the author's names? I think I do. Or at least one of them. Okay, if she's inside the border, she would be there. And if I really like this better. That's the part I like. But in a way, that's not a perspective drawing. Oh, there's Sweetie. Okay, I hope he's okay. Okay, he's fine. Whew. He's already in town, so that's nice. He's at the hardware store, and he needed to know something about a measurement. So now, if I bring this in, and I bring that in, This is how exciting today is. It's one of those days where I hum and haw over, should I do this? Should I do that? And I'm going to go with, there we go. Let's do you first. So Sorry, now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, it's one of those days where it's, I mean, not that my videos are very exciting even on a good day. Even on an exciting day, they're not terribly exciting. It's mostly me talking to myself, making artistic decisions. So thank you kindly, everyone who sticks it out anyways with me. All right, let's just cut this and see. Let's just do it. I think I'm still going to take more off, but you know what they say about the commitment cut. There's no going back once you've made the commitment cut. All right, so there's a cut done. Let's say we want that there, and we want her above. So maybe I want, let's trim you. Over you go, freehand. Freehand perspective and drawing. Maybe you'll be, wonder what name you'll get. All right, let's just do it. And if she still goes above, I still haven't decided about that border. Maybe I do want her lower. Maybe I want Leonardo's work within the border and she's outside the border. Yes. Okay, I like that. All right, I do want to take a little bit off here. All right. I'm going to take a bit off and then take a look-see. Did you move? I felt like you moved. No, I don't think you did. Okay. All right, let's try this again. A little bit here, a little bit there. So let's say you're going here. Like that. Thank you, Leonardo. And then let's say Mary Magdalene is going here. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put Brad's. If I move you over a little bit. No. Nope, I like you there. Like that. Yes. That's what I like. Oh, I like that. Oh, I might take a picture of this so that I can remember what it is that I liked. Hold on. Camera. Stand up. Come on. Get the orientation right. There we go. All right. You look very attractive, Mary. That way I can check in on Instagram. I feel like I'm missing in action. All right. I like that very much. I'm trying to decide also whether I feel like doing a bit of gold leafing. I like her. Now I want to think about French grammar over here and whether I want to put the donor on Ontario French grammar. So I guess I may as well start fussy cutting Oh, I better get my timer back up or else I'm going to be in trouble. Now, I want to get some of this excess off so that it's out of my way. The donor's got a little bit of a halo. She must have seen the light. I remember seeing I love that that British series Perspective. When they do them on artwork. Oh, I learned so much. And the guy is hysterical. Now I can't remember his name. His sense of humor, and there's a whole show that he did just on artwork with Mary Magdalene in it. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Now, problem with putting her on here is I love where it says 65 cents. I wonder if she should sneak on the back. Like she's... I'm going to fussy cut her anyways, because sometimes I think I want something on a cover and then I decide later, you know what, that's not that important to me. And that 65 cents might not be that important to me. So let's fussy cut her anyways, because if I don't use her here, I'll use her somewhere else. When I decided I really wanted this painting, I often love looking up, more about the artist and the era and such. And this painting in particular got me wondering about why in old master type paintings, religious and otherwise, they never seem to have eyelashes or eyebrows. And I wondered whether they did that on purpose, or what was the thinking behind paintings not, the people in paintings not having eyebrows or eyelashes. And from what I read from several different art pages and good old Wikipedia, nobody knows. But there are many theories, but nobody knows for certain. One of the biggest theories is paintings like this were done in layers of paint. And quite often, tiny little details like the lashes of eyes, eyelashes, and eyebrows would have gone on in one of the last layers of paint. It would have been a last thing rather than an early layer. And so one of the theories is that they did have eyelashes and eyebrows, but that over time, exposure and even cleanings, that the eyebrows and eyelashes were lost. But in this case, she definitely still has a definite eyebrow there, but no eyelashes. So here's where other opinions come into play. So I'd be very fascinated in your opinion on it. There are some people that are of the opinion that they did it that way on purpose, that back then it was a very desirable thing. Just like, I guess, the way, ladies nowadays tend to shave their legs and shave their armpits and tweeze their brows and shape them and that sort of thing. That perhaps it was a very fashionable thing back then to pluck your eyebrows and eyelashes out to make the eyes appear bigger. And they also were of the opinion that possibly they were plucked out because they do know for certain that ladies and gentlemen used to pluck their hairline back further because it was considered a beautiful thing to have a very large forehead. And they're wondering if perhaps removing your own eyebrows and eyelashes was in sort of a similar fashion look as the removing of the hair around the forehead of your face. So how's that for a mystery that we won't know until we can get somewhere and ask these artists, look, why didn't you give Mary Magdalene any eyelashes? Because we don't know. Both sound plausible to me. Purposefully removing eyelashes sounds plausible to me, because as much as we think that that's outrageous, I mean, I'm sure back then they thought us ladies shaving our legs probably, or Brazilian waxes. Oh my goodness. All right, here's a topic I haven't touched on before. So, what did Sunnyside Journals talk about today? Well, Brazilian wax, eh? Anyhow, fashion. to quote my daughter, fashion is pain. And she would know. She's an esthetician. She is an expert waxer and plucker. So that would not surprise me in the least, that it's actually that they really were doing that back then. And oh, I got an itchy nose. Oh, you know what that means. And that it wasn't just the paint wearing off or coming off in cleanings, because old paintings do get absolutely filthy. And that's another cool channel that I love watching. Oh, where does 30 minutes go? Baumgartner Studios. I'll put the link down below for Baumgartner. I love watching paintings get restored. It's terrifying and spectacular all at once, what they do to a gorgeous old painting, and how you think, well, that painting's already gorgeous, and then they clean it, and it's incredible. Oh my goodness. I'm getting very, very animated here, but it is, if you ask me, it's very exciting. So now, where am I at time? Oh, I'm only at 27 minutes. So, so it also wouldn't surprise me if the eyebrows and eyelashes are missing because of cleanings. I mean, this painting, they've got a 5-year window for it, and they think it was painted somewhere between 1490 and 1495. It's an old painting. I'm sure it's been cleaned many times. On the other hand, when I look at the detail work in here that seems to have survived, and why just the eyelashes wouldn't have survived doesn't make sense. It's not logical, especially because her eyebrows survived. I mean, even the little dots of light along this string of pearls here survived. Where's the eyelashes? I've got a lot of questions when I get to that big art studio in heaven someday. They're all going to say, oh boy, she's here. That'll be fun. There we go. How am I? 29 minutes. I'm still okay. Well, we didn't get a whole lot done. I trimmed away at some paintings and talked about Brazilian waxes. But that's about it. But it's 30 minutes. Oh, where are you going, donor? There we go. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, then we can take a look and see if maybe... Now, obviously, this, I had to remove Mary. Mary was right there. You can see where her hands were. So that, of course, cut into her beautiful dress at her elbow. So I would probably be looking at bringing her down a bit. Yeah, there's no way I can put her on the cover and still have the 65 cents show up. Makes me wonder if the 65 cents is on the other page, because then I won't mind. No, it doesn't say 65 cents here. Well, oh, hubby must be home. There's my front door. I'm going to have to think about it, because I do think she matches this brown very nicely, and I think that she would look beautiful with some lace around her. And then they could be like sisters off to their new homes. Where are you, Mary? Let's put you here, and then I'm going to go downstairs and give that man a kiss. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye.